Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm hearing someone. Do they work for counterintelligence? Are we still looking to insult someone's intelligence? Hear the name Ella, Ida, Isabella, Mimonchella, Coachella. How would you know that they were tied to us? Never make the obvious too obvious. Reason being, you're supposed to have looked out for somebody. Somebody didn't look out for the person. Because you allow these people to try to poison this person. Somebody just got something within the next few minutes. Somebody's going to get something very immediately. Somebody was like, what do you mean? They're going to get it immediately. Reason being why they could receive something very immediately. I'm getting, this shit's coming in rapidly. Because somebody's like, they catching on to us. They're on our tails. Da-da-da-da-da. It was only a matter of time. But I'm also hearing at the same time, you take your time, I'll take mine. And the fact that you're going to take your time and you're going to keep trying to hide the fact that you're doing some motherfucking criminal shit. And you try to justify the bullshit that you did. Try to cover up the crime that y'all try to allow these fucking people to do in Santurce. Aren't you this boy's like Theo or Godfather or something like that? Here, Godfather, Goodfellas type shit. Excuse me. It's like some Brooklyn type shit, right? But you ain't doing it right. But you want to come for somebody else's life. But what happens when you're facing life and that person's life is in your hand? Because the justifiable case of this situation is I won't have to stand in court because the traumatic and the disgust of what the right people are looking at. That's the beauty of this shit. Because somebody is going back. Of course, if you pay attention to the community board, it was like, man, is she bored? Is she this? No. It's not that. I mean, it makes sense now why, that kid decided to do what it is that he do because, family and your relatives and then forcing someone to do this and the grandma. So in this woman, like your grandma or something like that, or it's the grandma. So Mercedes. Let me call in my nephew because, Papi, where is this from? Camoy? Camoy or something? No, not Camoy. Coamai or something like that. Coami or something like that. Puerto Rico. And we're tied into them because like the grandfather or this was like one of the children that they gave up, but the family don't know that he's part of the child or something like that, but they carried the last name. But this is supposed to be the secret that nobody was supposed to know. Let's go ahead and put it on up for sure, right? Because someone thought it's the thing of this, right? But you could come for somebody's life. What does that say? Special agent in charge of the FBI San Juan field office in Puerto Rico, Joseph Gonzalez. I'm here to checkmate. We have Carol Everaldo. We got Texas Senate. Checkmate. So, with those being said, something about you doing certain things in Homestead, right? You try to eat off of somebody else's fucking money, right? You thought certain shit was fucking funny until somebody saying like, wait a minute. Excuse me, confirmation. The person ain't no snitch, they ain't no fucking fed or nothing like that, but you a suburb kid. No, not technically, because this kid and his mama didn't really have it easy. It's just that the grandmama was fucking sleazy and dirty as shit, and somebody was like, well, mommy, why you didn't tell me this? Oh my gosh. Now everybody got a fucking target on their head, but the beauty of this is somebody felt somebody wouldn't be able to solve this shit. But somebody at the same time, be a fucking man about that shit. You love who you love, color, nationality don't mean fucking shit, but shit, honor the fucking fact like goddamn. Whether you have children or not, this is an overstatement and understanding that you gotta be mindful. It ain't about sometimes who you procreate with, sometimes it be the motherfucking family. But sometimes I feel like a motherless child, a long way from home. But somebody thought it was a great idea because it's like, shit, she's standing on big ass business. Because all this shit, it really was never no motherfucking secret. It really wasn't. Somebody realizing at the same time, it wasn't no secret. You play a game, I play with you. You say a lie, I'm going to tell you the truth. Fool me one time, shame on you. Fool me 2 times, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, fuck the peace sign. Load the chopper, let it rain on you. That's the beauty. And the beauty in this situation, someone could have been saying, oh, she's a dark reader. Ain't no dark motherfucking reader. I ain't do no voodoo or hoodoo on nobody because y'all still ain't even been able to prove that shit yet. That's crazy work. But the person who keeps saying that a person did that, that's the one. A racial bias situation. Racism, colorism, miseducated. A motherfucker talking about, yeah, you know, ella practica la cosa bien mal. You fucking lying ass bitch. You lucky that you been staying in the motherfucking dark, because if I rock your shit, it's time for me to go ahead and put your motherfucking head on the swivel. Bitch, go ahead and respect yourself and go find you something safe to do before I go ahead. As a matter of fact, I'm going to rain it on you too. Racial bias, racism. Now we're running into a hate crime, right? Miseducated, okay? Because you got to overstand and understand, motherfuckers, if you gonna come for me, just overstand. Don't start no motherfucking war. I come to win. You can pick and choose your battles, but the war is already fucking won. But the thing of it is, you decided to go ahead and get in bed with some motherfuckers that you didn't even know what you was dealing with. That's the beauty of it. Oh, we're going to do evil eye. That shit don't work, because all it's doing is opening more about what you doing. So I love it when y'all come here and be, I'm going to talk shit. Please make the threats, because the threats is beautiful. Good guy, bad guy. It still got eyes, right? That's the beauty of this shit. Because somebody thought that, oh, we got the sky has eyes, the hills have eyes. Just because you go ahead and purchase other fucking type of bullshit, don't ever fucking feel like ain't nobody witnessing that shit. Please don't ever do that. If somebody thought they was really doing something. Somebody name is Yvette. Penn Credit Union Bank. That's in Puerto Rico. Joseph Gonzalez. Devin, I remember Devin because if I hear his voice, I could tell you that it was actually somebody, and it tied it too. This is the beauty of it. When they patched the call for me to call the FBI when I was trying to report this shit, how it went down or whatever, right? The beauty of it was they patched it into a 212 Manhattan, New York. That's why I said it's about to be smoke in the city. Oh, because she dressed like this, she talked like this. But you going to the hood to get hood bitches that do all this shit that you try to accuse me of. Oh, we're gonna give them this money, this hush money. But we're gonna talk about them and take from them. Sheila and Patrick aren't your real parents. Congratulations, you want a fucking cookie? That is a fucking relief. But the fact that my children have to suffer from this shit, that is a whole different type of level of fucking compensation. Regardless of what this is, you're looking at the billion-dollar fucking woman of the world. Based off of this bullshit that is not even supposed to be fucking occurring at this time, right? I'm hearing Karen, trying to pretend like, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to stop her. No, if anything, at this point in the energy, they're making sure more sufficiently that I can see you more accurate and precise. An envious ass homegirl who's an informant, long record of hard drugs 304, who is very envious, racially biased, that they've been using to do this. That Rita does dark work on customers and told somebody that, and they racist low key or colorist trying to do this and doing tax invasion. Somebody's gonna get caught up in this sticky ass situation. They already went into one of the emails and they see like, wait a minute, she did attempt to try to open up with this bank before. Well, we got T-Lo Divine Dragon. Yeah, you was stupid as fuck to do what it is that you do, fucking moron. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. I need you to go ahead and fall into the trap while you're doing this shit. An apartment or a condo. Who made sure somebody got that? Your family is fake and jealous. Y'all fake motherfuckers out here. Try to fake it till you make it until somebody call y'all asses on y'all bullshit. And then everybody like, an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or a person. Traffic, weapons, drugs, children, and women. But you using women to go ahead and let's get them to do the tarot readings, but they ain't giving you shit accurate. They got to come over here. Y'all got to make sure you get 10 people to watch her motherfucking YouTube, because y'all people on YouTube now, guess what? You're putting on the radar. The Alcatraz situation, y'all just realize that is the biggest fucking probe of the century. So they watching anybody that, whether you come from any type of Latin American country, they're watching anybody coming from India or anybody coming from any parts of Asia or Spanish countries, Central America. They're going to be on the radar, especially the Caribbean. You on the radar heavy than a motherfucker. But y'all the main ones sitting here trying to watch. It's about 10 to 13 accounts that y'all been really just having people hone in. So like I said, good cop, bad cop, right? Good fed, bad fed. They paying attention to that shit. Now, a lot of them are not all military veterans. Near a military base, that y'all trying to call somebody, an emergency driver, to go ahead and like, yeah, we're going to make it seem like they got hurt or beat up or have this break in or whatever the case may be. They ain't going to see this shit coming. Yeah, we're going to do this shit around like 10, 12 o'clock or, between this time. Whoever it is, this birthday is in October, who's trying to do this shit. Motherfucker, this is motherfucker that ain't gonna make it. I'm getting somebody gonna sit there and be fucking leaking. Like I'm getting somebody trying to break into somebody's house, and before they did, I'm getting somebody who likes to do headshots. And whatever that headshot is like somebody coming straight in and I'm seeing boop. But shit, it's a stand your ground. Welcome to fucking Florida. It's like you want to have your own fucking death certificate. You can't just be trying to come up with some shit. I don't give a fuck if some motherfucking kids. You shouldn't have sent no goddamn kids. Shit, they want to be a YN shit. We can do some real old school motherfucking style. Near the military base, a worker or a female watching, somebody doing something with a kid between the age of 14 and 19 years old, meaning that they're luring these kids in and going ahead and playing the manipulation on this situation. These are motherfucking pedophiles and predators. They prey on motherfucking kids like that. Like, oh, they family do this? Okay, well, it'll make it easier for us to do this. It's called, they cause the trauma, come back in, they make sure that the person who they want to scapegoat in this situation and be like, they're not a good parent, they're not this. And that's how they be getting these motherfucking kids to be convinced that their parents is going against them. And then they get them to go ahead and do that shit. Mind control. brainwash, whatever it is that you want to call it. Brainwashing, mind control, same thing. Wild card take serious. So the other people who's doing this shit, they receiving payments via Penn Credit Union, which they was trying to get these people to get caught up into this situation. Some of these people was trying to take weed for the key of this. A white man sleeping with a Hispanic male in the courthouse, but this white man was collecting evidence and proof on this Hispanic man anyway to go ahead and turn their ass in. Also about the 7-Eleven Citco gas stations or any type of gas station, a stockbroker. They got a stockbroker who was sitting here trafficking kids between the age of 14, 19 years old. The emergency drivers, stuff like that. And especially the emergency drivers that was trying to do that shit in Puerto Rico with my son. Mind you, the hospital is literally right around the corner. Like, if I had walked there, it would take me about 5 minutes to walk whenever I had put Marcus in there. And it took them over a fucking 45 minutes to an hour just to get there to get the EMTs to get there. It took them about 10-15 minutes. And then before they fucking took off, mind you, the hospital is like where I stayed at by Centro Medico. The place I was staying at was literally right behind the fucking hospital. And it took them that fucking long to get his ass to the hospital. And then they was trying to get him to have seizures and shit like that. And then they was sitting there trying to open up a motherfucking case and shit. That right there pissed me the fuck off. When I say Puerto Rico, I'm gonna have your San Juan at that. Aquavia and this National Guard, Frontier, and no fucking airlines, you on my motherfucking radar for life, bruh. You was trying to kill my son, and then you went up here and try to. I'm hearing somebody saying you're tracking the money. As you listening to what I'm saying, you tracking the money right into the motherfucking criminals, and it's gonna lead to this Joseph Gonzalez motherfucker being involved. To go ahead and pay these motherfuckers in Orange County and Osceola to cover up the motherfucking crimes from Centro Medico all the way back to fucking Orlando to St. Cloud, all the way up to New Morris Children's Hospital, all the way to everybody that worked on there, the Medicaid, the Maximum Healthcare, down all the way, every fucking thing that I'm saying, it could be fact checked. But it also riled up into not only them trying to fucking unallow my fucking son and then try to do CPS, DCF shit. Not only did you try to take my life, not only did you try to do some fuck shit, then you carried this shit over. Nah, payback's a motherfucker. Revenge, I ain't got to put a hand on you. The Most High got his hands on it. It's out of my hands. Hanson, Johansson, the Hadleys, the Johnsons, Martinez, Ruiz, Gutierrez, Hurtado, Juarez, all y'all motherfuckers. Mesa, it gets real fucking deep out here. For somebody, Spanish community, did somebody figure out that somebody was fucking with somebody for a court case? Behold to them, it was evidence for them to go ahead and flip on y'all. Intel about where y'all was beating up at these 7-Elevens, the Citcos, these gas stations. This sex ring right here, surrounding this military, this apartment where I stay at, shit, it's the biggest motherfucking pedophile ring. This is a big ass motherfucking pedophile ring. You thought, no. I told y'all to leave me the fuck alone, and you wanted to keep going heavier and heavier and heavier. And now we're going to sit here. We want her to look fat. We want her to do that. Bitch, I won't ever get like that shit. Even if it get out of fucking pocket shit, it can get back in fucking order. But you sitting here trying to create a fucking mental disorder? No, motherfucker. Mental disorder will only fucking come in if you ain't got the mental, emotional, psychological capacity to understand and understand why you doing it. Because other motherfuckers going to be like, why are they doing this to me? Because they feel like they can get the fuck away from it. But at the same time, if you can predict and know their fucking moves before they make the moves and know how the fuck they thinking just to do his shit, only a liar would try to hide and go as hard as this. But they trying to convince other people that a person is a lie. Shit, the lie is right here. If it wasn't true and it wasn't bothering you, you got all this money as you say you do, and you all high and mighty. Shit, if I got the money and I feel like you ain't talking about shit, I ain't fit to be concerned about you. Backspace, delete, carry on. But these motherfuckers, only a liar get triggered. Welcome to the orchestra. I'm pulling the strings. Your ass is emotional. They're emotional. I gotta prove that they're crazy. No, bitch. The only more person getting proved that they're crazy is you, because you're adamant to prove that somebody is doing something that you do. Your horns are showing. It's showing. Somebody's name could be Ewan, Sean, Shawnee, or Shauna. For somebody to be so whatever it is not. Your horns is showing. Fake ass motherfuckers, you broke the hex and the curse. But y'all was sitting here trying to use these emergency trucks, these EMTs, them ambulances. Yeah, they the ones that be trafficking these kids. Y'all be thinking these kids be fucking missing. Nah, if y'all check them motherfucking ambulance trucks, y'all find some fucking kids back there, but don't nobody ever pay attention to that shit, do they? Who would ever suspect that an emergency driver will be trafficking kids? Who would ever think a fire truck or a fire department would be trafficking kids in there? Oh, we responded to this. It was just somebody that had a, push that, what's it called? I slipped and fall, I can't get up. They're answering to old people, or they got alert and they had to go do and look into people's homes and check the fire alarms. No, they was actually doing a pickup. This is the trafficking. And most of them, they come to pick up these kids between the age of 14 and 19. And it's usually depending on if it's a boy or a girl. And then the group of these kids, they know how to fucking do them. Most of them are doing this shit near or by a military base, and they're females. They're females that do this shit. Because they had to switch the game up. Y'all catching on to the men doing it, but the men are the fucking drivers. Now it's the women's doing the seduction, bringing them in. And then most of the time it's the women that can cover, because they the pharmacy technicians, they the nurses and shit like that. Who would suspect them? Because they got these prestigious ass jobs. Then you got the property management or community associate managers or property managers. And especially if they got so many vacant places, are they really vacant? No, those are just the holding places that people with money that can come out of other counties and other states can come in, and they can rent those places. Because shit, can they rent them? Or is those the fucking holding places where these kids be sitting at? You do a raid right now, I guarantee if you go ahead and go through some of these companies or properties that got these little vacant ass fucking places, I guarantee you're gonna find some kids. Some of them gonna cooperate, others of them they already got turned out and shit like that. So they gonna go along with the abuser. Solely up to you. Ain't no secret of how this shit goes. Let me tell you how this shit goes. Long live King Von. King Von wasn't ever fucking taken out on his own accord, and it wasn't ever no fucking real street beef where nobody fuck with him, because everybody knew that motherfucker was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and they knew not even fucking come for him. But if I could make it seem like somebody came from him, that beef go ahead and realize that it's some other type of shit, right? Music industry, if it behoove you to go ahead and fall back, because if that nigga's daddy come back into the motherfucking game, y'all know y'all got hell to fucking pay. Y'all thought y'all took out his motherfucking son. If his daddy gotta fucking realize some shit was fucking foul play, y'all got a way bigger problem. And it's 100% sure that this motherfucker can gather up either old motherfucking vibes that you would never think that these motherfuckers will work with, but start a motherfucking war that y'all not even fucking prepared for. Let me tell you how this shit go. Turn me into a demon. Sometimes motherfuckers really be trying to put fucking demons to sleep, and then here y'all go. Let me go ahead and poke the fucking bear. It's hard to be nice. It's hard to love that fucking neighbor when thy neighbors do fuck shit such as this. It's hard to do certain shits when you trying to make a scenario fit that don't even fucking fit. And I'm not even fucking part of this shit. I ain't no part of no motherfucking counterfeit. And somebody feeling like you fit to bring me a bag full of fucking money of counterfeit shit, keep that shit. I don't want your dirty ass money if it ain't in my motherfucking bank account because you fucking with the credit union, right? Run my shit. Because they on your trail. This is worse than a motherfucking bloodhound. This is worse than a motherfucking canine. Some motherfuckers, even then, if you want to keep doing this shit, be mindful. Bars. Don't copyright my shit, but be mindful about how you speaking on me too. Because somebody's creeping. Meet me at the creeping. Because you want to keep getting somebody to come to my shit. It's personal. You using my kids? It's personal, cuz. Game recognized game before you go ahead and start some shit. Blood game. Somebody out here in this motherfucking shit. Y'all getting involved. Y'all got some motherfucking Tekashi 6ix9ines in y'all shit. Y'all got a whole bunch of them. Y'all got 15 motherfuckers who's ready to go ahead and fucking snitch and tell it. They ready. They ready to fucking tell it. And they gonna tell it too. Just to get off of this shit. Oh, they telling it. Whoever from Illinois, somebody got questions. Hold on. Tell me a little bit more. They gonna be willing to fucking pay for this shit because somebody got questions. Hold up. Hold up. Who did what? Chapo situation? Oh, they want answers. It's somebody who's right hand man, left hand man, whoever it is. I know who told it. Your stash didn't get caught up for no reason. But you want to keep fucking with somebody, carry on. Because before you get ready to do it, I'm getting somebody saying, freeze. That's where somebody going to be like, hold up, what the fuck going on? Whoa, hold up. I thought we were supposed to be breaking in. It's supposed to be real smooth to go ahead and do this. The homegirl that's an informant, somebody, whoever, if it's a bitch that know how to pop pills, benzos, y'all giving her heroin on the low, this bitch is pregnant and still be popping that shit because I feel like whoever she trying to claim the baby daddy is, as soon as that motherfucker leave, they begin to be talking about they taking a leave. Nah, motherfucker, that motherfucker taking the fucking baby gonna be tweaking after it fucking come out. She turning on anybody, especially if she's part of the same nationality. Either she's dark skinned or she like, I'm getting somebody is Caribbean, so Jamaican, Guyanese, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Haitian, or some shit like that. Somebody could be fucking with some Ecuadorians, Colombians, and shit. That bitch snitching on all of y'all motherfuckers. Especially if they're Libra, Gemini, or the motherfucking Aquarius. She's snitching on y'all motherfuckers. On the low. She the one that connected y'all about the psychiatrist or psychologist shit and about somebody fucking parents and shit like that and put y'all on to this is a scammer, a stripper, an escort. That's still back page how you still fucking with a baby in your stomach. You a nasty ass bitch. That's disgusting. Like shit, if anybody putting their D in your goddamn mouth and they ain't calling no shit, that's amazing. This is a motherfucker that be like, yeah, we the transsexual, we the fact, you know, we do this together or whatever. Ew. Because if I find out a motherfucker fuck with a bitch like that, ooh, are you cute and everything, bro? No, thank you. No, thank you. Shit, fucking with a tranny. Most of the time, motherfuckers fucking with a tranny, either the dick is little or too big. And some of them motherfuckers like it, but it ain't none of my motherfucking business. But you want to be in somebody else's motherfucking business? Mind your motherfucking business, cause shit, I ain't getting paid to do this shit. You trying to be in my shit, so now it's time for me to go ahead and rock your motherfucking shit. You trying to hide some shit. We gonna reveal the shit, you see? They are a big coward. That Rita that does this dark shit. But you gonna try to say somebody else do some dark shit? Nah, baby. Ain't no bippity boppity boo that's gonna make me want to do what it is I fucking do. I do this fucking naturally. I can do it in my sleep. I can do it while I'm awake. I can do it while I'm standing. I can do it in your motherfucking face. Because the thing of it is, don't nobody fucking respect the motherfucker that swear up and down you a motherfucking gangster, because a real gangster gonna rock your shit. They gonna tell you how the fuck they feel. Ain't no need for me to be fucking scary. If I did it, I did it. But shit, grown men, even if grown men, shit, you make a motherfucking mistake, regardless of how fucking bad it is, shit, a snake is a snake, depending on how the fuck you do it. You cut that bitch off at the motherfucking head, right? Right. But you throwing rocks and hiding your motherfucking hand, and you gotta hide behind certain shit talking about, oh, I'm innocent and I don't know why somebody coming for me. Bitch, you came for the right motherfucking person at the right time. See, some motherfuckers be like, I'm the wrong one. Bitch, I'm the right one. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? If you did it, you did it. That's G shit right there. You did it, you did it. Ain't shit to be scared of. If you said it, you said it. Ain't shit to be scared of. Shit, if a person confronting you, most of the time they only fucking confronting you just to see if you gonna lie or not. You acting like you, no, it ain't no act. To act is to pretend. But to know is what you know. You know what you know. I just want to see how far you gonna take that shit, or how low would you go? How low would you go? Coward with no motherfucking backbone. Miseducated at that. But you gotta stalk and harass a motherfucker, shit. At least I'm gonna make my presence known. I see you, you see me. I know you. I need you to know me. I need you to know that I'm coming for you. Not let me. Ooh, she don't know that it's me. Oh, this bitch ain't gonna know it's up. They ain't gonna know we paid such a that's weird behavior. A female stalker that's a fucking coward. All you do is fuck and smoke weed all day, or pop pills, snort coke all day. Don't take care of your kids, change a pamper or nothing like that. They say these are fucking name brand hoes. They say these are bitches that go get lipo and don't even take care of the shit. But you can go on fucking vacations, but you don't take care of the fucking kids. Bitch, I'd rather look bummy as fuck. Long as my nails and my hair did shit, I don't give a fuck what I got on. Long as my kids is well taken care of with attention. Keyword, with attention. Meaning my world stopped when my kids, hold on, give mommy a second. Let me finish this real quick. Then let me handle what I need to do with you. Attentively, effectively, with caring, nurturing. This motherfucker ain't got no nurturing in that hoe. But she know how to hoe. I hoe. That's all she really knows. Do. Snow White. Everybody know what that Snow White is. Somebody was like, God damn, you make a song out of anything in Will. In fucking Will. And you sitting here watching this shit too. And enjoying the fuck out of it. But it's still facts at the same time. Shit. I be saying some real ass shit. I know for a fucking fact it be funny than a motherfucker. But shit, we gotta have some kind of comedy in it, because this shit is comedic. It's funny. To me, it's funny. Funny behavior requires you to be funny as shit. And being moving fucking funny, you gotta be comedy. Because it'd be real life shit. Real life. But motherfuckers be like, ain't no way that shit happened. Yeah, the fuck it is. Ain't no different than when you get your ass beat with a motherfucking switch. Go pull that switch off the tree. Everybody know that shit real, but we gotta make it funny, right? Laugh at my pain. The pain in my ass. This is worse than somebody figure out they got motherfucking hemorrhoids. The fuck? We gonna do this to this bitch. We got London on the track. Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Unprotected. These motherfuckers, you jealous and envious, and you pull it like whoever this is, and you was listening to certain bitches, you gonna let a dirty ass bitch, especially one thing for sure, two things for certain. I ain't finna let no drug head, base head ass bitch that you can go ahead, yeah, let's try these drugs together. You fucking with that type of bitch, nigga, you gonna be on the drugs right along with that bitch. Looks can be deceiving. But I guess this is even Stevens. Okay? Good luck, Charlie. This is a bitch that didn't get a chance to watch motherfucking Disney as a kid, let alone shit. They probably be a fan of motherfucking Looney Tunes. And I don't mean the reggaeton group. Like, you didn't get to watch Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck and shit? Like, make fucking sense. This is female qualities. You're a man, you going after fucker. That's a female quality. You and your feminine energy regulate that shit, sir. But it's just a female shit. Call yourself incompetent, depressed, desperate, low self-esteem, no fucking confidence or anything whatsoever if you gotta stalk somebody. Do better. Ill. These be motherfuckers that ain't nobody gonna tell me enough. Somebody need to motherfucking tell you, because apparently who fucking raised you? Because shit, they probably went through the same shit 10 times worse as you. So you might have a jealous motherfucking grandparent, mama, daddy, or some shit like that, or they just didn't love you and they allowed the fucking streets to have you. That's sad. That's where my empathy comes in. Like, oh, that's sad. Nobody really fucking loved you. Shit, nobody fucking loved me, but shit, I ain't fit to be living in motherfucking misery. Misery love company, and bitch, I'm not fit to be miserable. You stalking around somebody's fucking apartments with somebody's fucking parents, like, who does that? If that person don't even fuck with their parents and you fucking with them, you're stupid. This person is here on a visa. This person, this group, or this person, or whoever the fuck this is, here on a visa. Somebody could have recently went fishing or some shit. Some here in grouper. Or bass fishing shop or some shit like that. Somebody like to go fishing. Political science. Somebody could be like a politician or some shit. Or somebody could be fucking with somebody. Or political science or some shit like that. Or somebody, yeah, hacker, chemist, environmentalist. This is somebody that worked with the government. A mayor, commissioner, senator, some shit like that, but a female stalker. But in my instance, these are church fake choke motherfuckers talking about I'm gonna do this. Somebody could like to wear a choker. You're a weird bitch. Shit, who don't like to be choked at sometimes? But I mean, like, bitch, sometimes you ain't gotta show everybody your secret bedroom fucking fetishes. But these be motherfuckers that work for casinos. Any bitch that can put on a fucking choker, like, public and like, yeah. Like, yeah, bitch, we know what you do. That throat stretched, don't it? I'll be the first one to say that shit. Like, don't say nothing fucking funny, because, bitch, I'ma out this shit. Most of the time, if they go into particular places and they females that wear chokers and they be sitting there in certain people's faces and always trying to act cute and shit, bitch, y'all already know what you want. I already know if the price is right, shit, you willing to go ahead and be like, yeah, invest in my business. Yeah, I'll be your throat baby, goat baby, what you need, baby. Long as you paying me the money, baby. Anything you need. Goofy ass. But the audacity to sit there and fuck with somebody. It's like, look, I can get such and such to take me over there and drive us around, and we could get, I know they know a lot of fucking people to get around to where they getting around to. They know a whole lot of fucking people, but these be motherfuckers that don't drive, too scared to get their license and shit like that, but be having the motherfucking audacity to fuck with people. Envious and fucking jealous. A male that works on a military base or an affiliate, why the fuck are you jealous or envious of a fucking woman? Do you want to be a woman? But even then, shit, you already failed at your first task of wanting to be a fucking woman. You failed miserably. A Hispanic female that works in medical or is a medical provider paying people to participate in cyber crimes and harassment. I'm hearing Horatio, Hurtado, Hilario or some shit like that. Mercado, Miranda, Torres, Herrera, whatever the shit is. A Hispanic female that is a medical provider paying people to do cyber crimes and harassment. Bitch, and if this shit went sexual, you charged with a sexual crime, you getting life, bitch. That's 25 to life. Automatically. You work on a military base or whatever, an affiliate, work on a Fort Knox. We're in Florida, so we're not too far from Guantanamo Bay. So depending on what type of shit you in, and it's a major probe right now, I can't feel bad for you. I can't, and I won't. These be bitches try to get in relationships and be mad as fuck, like, how come she get to be like that, bitch? Because I'm single and I know how to be single. I'm not desperate for no niggas' attention. Even motherfuckers be in my motherfucking thing and I already know they ain't got no attention. Backspace, delete. Hey, okay, I'm going to delete it anyway, so I don't want you to get discouraged. Because you know certain niggas that when they get emotional, they act belligerent and act ignorant and shit. But I wonder if I become a fucking monster and break their motherfucking soul. But I'm doing the hard things these days. Somebody here on a visa trying to act like, oh, I'm single. Detached and unavailable, meaning this bitch ain't got no soul, ain't got no true interest. Somebody low-key, they a fucking lesbian. They cute in them motherfucker, but they a dyke. Well, I have this one guy that I'm with. That bitch like cootie cat. She like coochie just as much as you, sir. She just trying to use your ass to get the finances, the car ride, the home, and whatever the fuck she need. You're just the use. Next selection lifestyle group, having ties with this political group. They got ties to hospitals, Latin America. Somebody could work with staffing agencies and shit like that. All of this shit. But also, low-key, somebody who's working with this person, working with this courthouse and these military people, they snitching on y'all. So somebody, if you know somebody with next selection lifestyle group, somebody's name could be Leslie. It's a female named Leslie or a man named Leslie. Somebody, or it could be a man named Ryan or a female named Ryan. They giving y'all motherfuckers up. Especially if you met up recently with somebody at a 7-Eleven, Sitco, or a gas station. Hispanic female that works with hospitality that was paid by this medical provider. So I'm telling you, somebody got put on to this hospital scam or this psychological scam to do this shit, but somebody been hiding the fact that they do this shit. This person also was so fucking low down that I hope they ain't got no kids, grandkids. They was participants in trying to bully somebody's fucking kids, where somebody wasn't believing it. It's like somebody getting the earful finally, because whoever this fucking female stalker is, she running her mouth, but she don't realize how she running her fucking mouth is telling that some truth, because somebody could be like, so they was telling the truth this whole time. Somebody's brother, like, oh, I put them on to this shit so they know what's up. You know, we ain't new to this, we true to this, we do this shit. This provider or whoever got these people in here, these perverts and shit, motherfuckers could be suicidal or trying to call somebody to do suicide, this emergency driver. Personally planning, somebody stuck in their head real bad. And I'm talking about real bad shit. So somebody might get the call, such and such is the... Now, they took themselves out for real. There's some people that take themselves out for real. There's other people where it was a setup. But this person, they're going to take themselves out. Because they can't handle the stress of this situation. Good. I don't feel bad. Because you trying to sit there and call somebody, feel like they got to be displaced and keep moving and trying to block a motherfucker, trying to stop a bitch from healing. Shit, all I be asking for fucking silence, and then y'all want to summons me in. As soon as this left ear get to going, that's when I know y'all trying to go all in. You know I'm going in. I'm going in. You know I'm going hard. Cause somebody in Louisiana fit to go hard in the motherfucker on some folks. Ryan Leslie, so somebody could be going to Texas to go talking to some people. Somebody's brother who had ties to the police, political people, and music industry. Somebody going in like a motherfucker. They fit to take down a group of people. Especially, it's a group of fucking females doing some shit. It ain't panning out good for y'all. Black female airlines desk and the stewardess who had ties to this trafficking of kids of 14 and 19 years old. A spiritual practitioner, Hispanic dark-skinned female, friends with a practitioner and a lawyer. Trying to gain stock or something. Somebody like to stock up on some shit or trying to restock something that they did. I'm hearing the name Rita, Teresa, something about over the last 3 to 6 months or 3 to 6 months ago or currently. They thought somebody that they was going to cause a current illegal security surveillance and try to keep this going. I'm hearing the longer it goes and they tapped into this, they seeing how long it's going to take somebody to take it down, stop it, but they're not stopping it. So they just paying attention to who all are tapping into it. They tapping into who keeps coming up to this motherfucking door, who pays them and who they talking to. They watching this shit. They watching somebody's parking lot, Somebody could live near a river, creek, pond, or a lake, or they could be surrounded by some type of water or satellite place, okay, or a trucking place. Wherever this shit is, somebody's watching this shit heavy. Sent money via transfer on MoneyGram. They got something to do with MoneyGram. They watching. That means Walmart to Walmart, Publix. Who else we got? Yeah, Publix, Walmart, and then any type of check cash-ins. Florida's major one is Scott. They probably watching everybody in Oak Ridge. They're probably watching everybody from South John Young all the way to Kissimmee to Poinciana, Celebration, Davenport, St. Cloud. They watching everybody all the way up into there. They watching that shit heavy. High profile case. Ain't no getting out of this shit. It's high profile. Someone's trying to figure out but how you get grounded in this shit. Like, motherfucker, this is the type of shit where your girl need a blunt. But shit, I'm cool off of it. I'm cool because it's like, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I'm hearing yes, truth, accuracy. Someone could be dealing with a tax lien or foreclosure. Korean. They talk bad about you all the time. Somebody that's motherfucking Korean. Bitch, I don't know you. You don't know me. But be mindful about what it is that you trying to do for your homies. Be mindful what you try to do for your homies. Because the probe of this shit, you fit to start an unnecessary bullshit award. And they feel like you're a double agent. You know the fucking lockdown for that shit is horrid. Don't be the example. Because I'm proud to be an American. Where at least I know I'm free. Y'all sit here like, why the fuck she do that? Riddles and rhymes. Can you catch up with my vibe? Not really. Whoever you spoke to recently was trying you. They involved too, but yet they like you. I fuck with you. Who would it? Because they would have misdiagnosed a motherfucker. I'm autistic with ADHD, meaning your emotions will not ever fucking counteract with mine. So what you're emotional about, I can get two shits about. You see? Civil service order. Y'all care about shit I would not ever fucking have a care in the world about. 4-bedroom condo that was purchased and paid for and was meant to be a gift, and someone stole that shit, and you're a coward ass bitch, nigga. You did that for another niggas. These niggas really be going hard for that dick, though. That's why they be sitting there. You can't ever come back and face me in my eyes and speak on this shit. You went crazy for the dick, right? Make sure you do the swirl and the twirl on that shit. Make sure you don't spit. Spitting are for quitters. Somebody said, you didn't have to do that. You right. Whoever just said I didn't have to do all of that. You right. I apologize. Somebody was like, this cringe. You'll be okay. I apologize if your feelings got hurt by me saying that. No, I'm not. Spitting are for quitters. A black male for that works at the fire department. Why you gonna talk bad about a motherfucker? You too busy trying to be white when they too busy trying to make sure you ain't right. This is people. I like my twinks to be white. And I like my twinks to make sure that their mouth is so pink. Rita, you ain't for shit. They shouldn't have started though. They shouldn't have started it. They shouldn't have started. It gotta be something. Oh, it's gotta be something. They started it with me. I was in peace. I was minding my business. All I asked for them was just to bring my kids safely. And then they start fucking with you, Sharita. They did. They did. But you ain't have to do all of that. But I did. No, you didn't. But you got it off your chest. Intrusive thoughts. They'll be okay. But if they got offended, they'll be fucking okay. That just means those are not the people that can handle you. They can't handle you. That's okay. They recently opened up a new credit card now 3 months ago. Money, money, money. I have money. Who the fuck want a relationship and be married? These bitches just want money. A tout-ta or your poo-ta. All right, Pootie Tang. Say my name. I ain't no Beyonce though. Confirmation. Who gives a shit? An emergency room. So they trying to come together. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 4, 8. 8 and 3 is 24 people who's trying to come together and collaborate for this situation. Friends and lawyers. Somebody from an emergency room. So we got doctors, nurses, a lawyer, a stockbroker who's in an emergency person. So they trying to come together and collaborate because somebody may be trying to plan an arson, an accidental fire to take. Somebody's trying to figure out could they afford to take the loss for a building to rebuild it. So someone is trying to talk to an architect to see what it is that they could do and how long it would take for them to rebuild it. That if they did do this fire, because I'm getting a smoke detector, but that'll come off. But if this is like somebody doing some shit, but it's like the timing. It'll be the timing that's going to get their ass caught up on that shit. Because how would you have known to come to the person's place if it's just like the front door or the foyer area? Like that part right there. It'll be that part right there. It's the timing. And whoever the people are that they were planning to do this, they come from Alaska, Arizona, California, Wyoming, Colorado, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, New Mexico, Oregon, Utah, and Washington. And these were the people who were conversing to try to go ahead and say that we was going to send them in to convince them that you're sending them on a vacation so they can take a break and finally breathe. This is somebody that was listening to fucking tarot read and feeling like they was in somebody's energy effectively, and then they was trying to strategically figure out how they could do this shit. I mean, it would make logical sense if the person wasn't tapped in and tuned in to what they supposed to be doing. A person who's genuinely on fucking healing, they ain't going for that. It's too soon for certain shit. Unless you just literally can make peace about certain shit, then yes, logic would say. But, you know, just because a person doesn't have a particular, God bless USA, you absolutely motherfucking right. But these are motherfuckers just sitting here trying to do certain shit. And this is not the time to do some shit, because with the Epstein case or situation being open at this time, cyber shit being open at this time, and now y'all just did this shit of the biggest time of these people that are police officers and shit. This is not the time. But y'all try to coordinate with the fire department, the emergency room, airline place, the EMTs. They're going to, of course, watch the bank accounts. Definitely watching the churches about whose jobs and what careers they got. They watching that shit. They definitely been watching the motherfucking DoorDash, Uber Eats, Lyft shit. Somebody could have been like, yeah, we had these type of people come in, and it's like, nah, not necessarily. That's why certain things don't ever make it there and other people make it. And it's like, how did it carry on? A daughter with money. A bald man with a beard, a bald black man with a beard, messing with somebody's daughter, who opened up a credit card in a daughter's name. They try to keep something hidden about what they knew about in the emergency room. They keep checking somebody's mail or email. They keep stealing it or stalling it. Somebody's trying to use like Stallion's mythology, or someone could have a tattoo of Stallion or Giuseppe or something like that. (1967) and 1979 crimes, or they could be born in 1967 to 1979, Latin American Cold War tactics, or it could be a whole bunch of people from a northern area or Latin America that could be part of an emergency room that stood out and that stuck out to somebody. Because I'm getting somebody looking at this situation, and it's like, it's going to give them away. So it's like some people from Latin American, they could be, black. They could have came in from these particular states. They could have seen somebody communicating between some people with emergency room fire department, or some EMTs, or, coming in from like an airport, or somebody been paying real close attention. Because somebody's intentions, they seeing like, oh, okay, because the intent was, go ahead, we're going to open up this credit card. We're going to get it on their credit report. But clearly, this person's stuff is watched. Because they got all these damn hackers doing this shit, mirror screening and shit like that. So they watching. She's not doing it. They hijacking the IP address, but we can see clearly because the cameras is right here. And ain't no shit that I'm doing on my phone. If I have it right here, they can see that shit. You see? If I'm in the kitchen, if I'm sitting over there, if I'm in my bedroom, shit, even when I'm in my fucking bathroom. It was a motherfucker so fucking bold on TikTok that he made it where he was saying he was number 8 of the person watching something in the mirror in my bathroom. I was like, wow, that's bold. Allow me to know where it is. And then it was like basically letting me know he's either 8 doors or buildings away from where I'm at. And I was like, wow, that's interesting. That's disgusting at the same time. But thanks for allowing me to know that. This was also someone letting me know 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, okay? There's been a car from Utah. There's been a car I've seen from Montana, Wyoming, Alaska, California, New Mexico, Washington. The things of it is, those who's been delivering is coming from them places. Somebody also realizing that there's somebody that's about to go do something. I'm getting somebody saying no. They know. I'm getting somebody going through reports. It's like, oh, these are American citizens. These are American citizens. But it's also people that already been here. But a sheriff department, a hospital, and some admin stuff somebody's about to do over the weekend. So I'm getting some people coming in first thing Monday morning. They feel to be fired. They did not run the background check. So somebody could have came in from these states. Spring Water, so Zephyrus Hills, Deerfield, that's it here in Florida. Somebody fit to run a background check. And a lot of people ain't fit to be, come Monday, somebody gonna know. Because it's like, they gonna try to pull some shit over the weekend. It ain't gonna go. Whoever's born in September or October, they gonna pull something. Somebody gonna upload something, some type of revenge. But the thing of it is, it's gonna work against them. It's gonna work against you. Because whatever it is that somebody's going to release, especially if it's a me, I'm going to know exactly who the fuck it came from. But it's a female's going to do it. So somebody going to have no choice but to confess where you're around these people. Children included. But it works to somebody's benefit. But you ain't fit to treat me like I'm some shit that do some shit like that. Someone could have veneers or dentures. Someone could be stuck in deep thought. Being worried about what somebody else gonna be fucking thinking about you. That is sad and miserable. That is not the way I would ever fucking live my life. September, October. Whatever this Hispanic female dark-skinned person, I said people, ties to a lawyer, a stockbroker, a stewardess that works for an airport, a lab technician, that they got the labs on somebody back in September, October. Because something kept happening September, October 2023, September, October 2024. Somebody had even got lab reports November to February. So November 24 up to February 2025. But they haven't verified to go ahead and fact check to see how far this shit went yet. They need that. The lab technician. They're in their thoughts. Like, how are we going to convince them of this? Somebody's name could be Jordan or somebody could be from Jordan. They are not able to manipulate, trick you mentally, psychologically. Somebody's too fucking strong. It's a high profile case. Regardless of what you do, is all you're going to do is like, what's the puzzle? To me, I like puzzles. Clearly, y'all don't know how to do crosswords. Y'all don't play Sudoku. Y'all don't play Mahjong. Apparently not. These would be motherfuckers. I'm going to play solitary. I'm going to play blackjack. You're boring. A motherfucker call me boring. Give a shit. Hispanic. It's too many fucking females. This is usually a man's world. It's a man's world. But you got a lot of fucking bitches in this shit. And if it's a man, he want to be fish. Oh, girl, be careful. Be careful, baby. Be careful. Which wig you put on today? Did you shave your motherfucking 5 o'clock shadow to make sure you could put the makeup on smoothly today? Like the fuck? Or these would be the motherfucking dudes that don't know how to grow the motherfucking beards. I'm gonna get these bitches to do this. Nigga, you toss the salad way more than these fucking bitches that you got them convinced. He got a dick and he don't know how to use it. That's sad. And be have the audacity talking about, I'll make music. If you don't, Shrita, don't say that. Don't you say that, Shrita. Don't you say that. You right. Right. Don't say that. This Hispanic female that paid for spell work and travel. Got their teeth done, took some money and got their teeth done based off of some videos that they made money off of somebody. That's a sex crime, shouty. I don't know if you got close to motherfucking 10 million. I don't think you got that type of money. I don't feel you can afford that shit. Gonna be running around here. Come on, let's get happy. A black, dark-skinned female in Senate that also looking at some blood work and all this other shit too. It's not good for your mental. Somebody could be between the age of 30 and 40. Mad that someone stayed genuine. CNA. Somebody come from Israel or Jordan. They could be a CNA or a lab technician. Hispanic male, lawyer from Puerto Rico. Que rico. Oh my God, que rico. Boy, you must have loved getting your back blown out. Because this looked like you was trying to record that shit. You didn't know you was getting recorded while you was getting your back blown out. Shrita. Oh my God. Like, kill the visual, Jesus. Kill the visual. Even though that shit turned me on, shit. It's a dick at the end of the day. A female with ties to construction, railroad, investments, and a call center. So whoever this Puerto Rican male lawyer is, they connected to this person and they love to mess with motherfuckers that They're like, oh, I wear a suit and I like to keep my nails clean and shit like that. But they love to fuck on people that are like men that build shit. They love that shit. They love to get fucked on them. Or they'll get females that put on a strap on them. Like, sit y'all bitch asses the fuck down. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You told Harpo to beat me. Miss Celia, I love Harpo. Lord knows I do. But I'll kill him dead before I let him beat me. Come here, Sophia. I said, come here. Y'all quit fucking with people for real, man. A biracial couple that's in law, same job, the Hudsons. Okay, he's from Panama. She's from the black community. The stupid shit. Now they're going to be sitting here trying to look to get immunity and shit. A one night stand, no call, no show. So no call, no show. They could have fucked on a police officer, a one night stand. They could have fucked with somebody that worked in a call center. Like, I'm just telling you how it went, how it goes. This lawyer, you know, recently traveled to like Israel or Jordan or stuff like that. So on his Instagram or Facebook or whatever, Twitter, got pictures of them being in Jordan or in Israel or getting on Emirates flights and go Palestine type shit, whoever this Puerto Rican lawyer is, whoever this biracial couple is or some shit like that. Somebody got pictures of this shit. Be mindful. Be mindful. A high school teacher, somebody with this education, so somebody could have fucked with somebody like that. Speak your piece and leave in silence. It is what it is. These are people that don't trust themselves, but they trying to trust other shit. An investigation. Do a reading for advice or somebody. If you going to get a fucking reading, get a reading on advice. Quit getting readings on somebody else's fucking life. Somehow, how I make this right? I don't know. Acting hard and talking tough, but won't bust a grape. But I will. I can't speak for other motherfuckers, but I will. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Braces. Time for a massage or a spa. I know I do. Do you know your ancestry? This lab tech ran some shit back in September and October. They're in amazement still, and somebody had to go ahead and send this information to federal. Here comes the man in black. Be mindful. Somebody grandma or grandpa who got involved, like somebody's grandma, family set up this betrayal. Somebody grandmama. Somebody Wayla. Somebody Wayla or Waylo. But it's getting a grandmama who's secretly racist or some shit like this. So this is be like you could be in an Arabic family and you married a white woman. They don't like that motherfucker. You dating a Korean or some shit like that. You could be dating somebody of your same nationality, but they either lighter or darker than you. They fucking low-key racist, but they setting up this betrayal. Something about a newborn to the age of 3. College tuition funding. Trying to hide behind this shit about what the fuck they called somebody. So somebody was like, well, I didn't tell nobody to do this shit. They knew about the fucking miscarriage and shit. That shit pissed me clean the fuck off when I confronted that nigga about that. Like, everything's forgiven. It's just certain shit. Forgive, but you don't fucking forget certain shit. Like, if you knew that shit, you knew it. But shit, at the same time, just like he said out of his mouth, that's one word that I won't ever forget that man said ever since he left. It was for the best. You don't need that type of problem. You right. So ain't no need to spin the block. And like he said when he walked out the door, hey, after I leave, we don't never need to speak again, but I'm going to speak my piece. And when I did that shit back in April or whatever, didn't respond, that right there was enough for me to know you didn't give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck, but you knew what was up. So how the fuck you going to come back around to somebody's face and apologize? You knew it. A doctor, money, business opportunity. Try to say that was for growth or whatever. That's why I said shit. Motherhood was traumatizing to me. So whatever the fuck everybody's doing, hey gang. Y'all did what was best for me. Y'all did what was best for me. I ain't even tripping. I'm not arguing about no kids or no money. I ain't got to worry about a divorce because technically, on shit, off of all technicalities and all bullshit aside, ain't I dead? She ain't dead, but ain't I dead on paper though, right? On paper. On paper, right? So I'm a single free fucking agent. Now the question is, what type of name do I want to have now? I get a new identity, a new social security and shit like that because technically Sharita Darshell Taylor is dead. So what name should I name myself? Hoochie Mama. I should have that last name. I'm gonna be like, my name is Athena Hoochie Mama. That's your last name for real? Shit, motherfucker, they said I get to have my own name. I said I wanted to be Hoochie Mama. Or Hoochie Daddy Shorts. Let me quit playing with y'all. But no, G shit, like this is the grounds where somebody can have their own fucking, like I can make my own name, get a new fucking social security. Only thing they doing is transferring the fucking information into that because I still gotta honor the fact to still get all my other shit. I ain't tripping on it. The shit still working my motherfucking benefit. Even when you losing, you still fucking win. A mental health tech person, social security, somebody. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Y'all did what y'all did, but shit, this is the type of shit where people be like, oh, you gotta love your family. I ain't gotta love not a motherfucking thing. Y'all did what was in the best interest. I'm not fit to sit here and try to fight and bust my ass and blow a vessel in my motherfucking brain just to reverse some shit that y'all did. At all. I love the fuck out of my kids and I know my motherfucking kids love the hell out of me, but the shit that y'all did is certain shit that you can fucking reverse and there's other shit that you're not able to. And the fact that y'all took this shit, brainwash it or MK Ultra, however the fuck you want to call it. But Marcus, he wouldn't know. You did that to my Soraya. You did that to my Sugar. You did that to my Nina Bean. You did that to my Zura Sky. You already took the life of my baby boy. You already caused me to lose 4 kids. Intentionally. That y'all was fully aware of doing this shit. And you expect for me to sit there and have sympathy and empathy for some shit? Oh, work with us or work for us. Why the fuck would I work for anybody? What are you doing? Please show me. Where am I supposed to trust you? Because anything that I know, even if I work for somebody, I'm not at the motherfucking job to be your friend. I'm here to do a job. She got an attitude. I ain't got no motherfucking attitude. I'm just not here to be fucking friendly. Y'all, hi, I want to get to know you. I don't care to fucking know you. I'm here to do a job. And if my job is to do paperwork, if my job is to solve a crime, if my job is to, that's what I'm getting paid to do is just do my motherfucking job. Nothing more, nothing less. If I'm here to get the job to go ahead and solve a fucking crime or figure out who did it, that's a job. You can contract somebody. You can contract them. I had a job to go to school, finish, get my education, and get my degree. That's my job. Not worried about your fucking feelings, how you thinking, your family, your kids is in the best interest, and it's safer for you to not mention none of that shit to me because most of the time, most people are looking to be on your fucking bad side. I only got 2 motherfucking rules to be around me. Don't lie to me and don't motherfucking cross me. Because once you cross me and I get pissed the fuck off and I hate being pissed off, now it's sitting here like, damn, are we in a war zone? I'll pick and choose my motherfucking battles all day long. But when you ready to go to war, that's something you do not want. Let alone, it's not even that you want it. You don't need that in your life. I don't need it. I cherish my peace too fucking much and I'm very fucking peaceful until I'm not. Because then here we are. She's telling all this shit. She's telling all our business. No, you started something that you couldn't finish. And I told you that before you did it. So it ain't like, why ain't nobody tell me? I told you. You didn't want to believe me. But believing is seeing, right? Now it's believable. Oh my goodness. If once upon a time in life was a fucking poster child, here we are. Seeing is believing, right? Now we're seething. Now we're angry. What the fuck you angry for? Get out your motherfucking feelings. Because you remember how everybody was saying, I'm the villain. You're in your feelings. I ain't in mine, but y'all so the fuck are. This is a whole bunch of fucking emotional shit. The love of art, right? This is art. Ain't no science to this shit, but this is art. This is art at its finest. This is art at its finest. Because there ain't no science to it. Psychologically, in the science of going ahead and get the atoms, the neutrons, going ahead and get into the mitochondria, the cell, the nucleus, the frequencies, it seems like that's too complicated because your brain is not even fucking shooting the electrodes in your motherfucking brain to process that shit. Because clearly it's just the art. The art is an emotion. In my emotion, I expressed. Know the difference. I ain't fit to be stressed about no shit. Definitely ain't fit to be stressed about no gay or no faggot ass motherfuckers. I won't ever. Been there, done that. I don't care. My first fucking assaultees were fucking women. So your first abuse was bitches? Of course, it was women. Then it became men. Then it became anytime that bitch get mad and I was alone, anybody could do it. Old, young, fat, slow, your mom, their mom, couples, you know. But when you're a kid and you're defenseless and ain't nobody fucking there to protect you because the people who are meant to protect you, they don't protect you. Then you got the people that most of them are coming from your race. Then it becomes other races. Then it becomes other genders. Then it becomes the same gender. Then it begins eventually the only reason why you become sensible or have a little bit of fucking emotions is because kids deserve to be protected and loved appropriately. Sharita, why are you the great parent that you are? Because I became something that I did not ever have. Did not ever have. Safety, security, love, attention, praise, care, guided, provided for, and known that what's going on before they fucking ask it. I became that for myself, and whatever came out of my motherfucking womb, I became that. So why is it that anybody that comes your way, even motherfucking criminals and the biggest fucking serial killers, who doesn't ever want to be fucking safe? Who the hell doesn't want to ever be heard? Who the hell doesn't want to be fucking loved on? It's scary, of course, because you ain't ever fucking had it. Basic psychology 101. It's a problem. So, of course, naturally, they're going to fuck up because they need to go back to what they already know. But y'all stupid for that, right? But who's really stupid? Oh, I'm sorry. The emotionally and psychologically damaged because they hold on to grudges. Well, my mom sold me for a crack rock. My mom only sold me because she got pissed off because somebody told me hi. God forbid that they actually thought I was a nice kid. God forbid that they actually really thought my dress was nice, but she didn't get a compliment on her dress because she actually dressed to impress that nigga who the money was supposed to come from. You know what? You are interested in her. I need this money. Can I record it? Yeah, it's called blackmailing, right? Duh. The sensible of the unsensible motherfuckers that's trying to do shit like, are you looking to hurt someone? Are you looking to break them psychologically? Are you looking to cause emotional damage? Emotional damage? Face ass motherfuckers. Like, I don't know how. But I do the hard thing because it's called challenge yourself. Be in competition with yourself. So I'm in competition with Sharita Do Better because you didn't have no business saying that shit. You know you hurt somebody's feelings because they sensitive about their shit. Respect my art then, bitch. They started it. I was just finishing it. So I was like, that sounds evil. That sounds... What's evil and mean is fucking with somebody that meant people well, that I come in fucking peace. You started chaos and hell. You fucking and you keep trying to fucking provoke. But it's like you got all this dirt and bullshit in your fucking eyes and a whole bunch of motherfucking skeletons to hide. But then you fucking with somebody that's fully fucking transparent. Makes sense to me. And then the shit you fucking hiding to me is obvious. But you wouldn't know it's obvious because you lack what? Self-awareness. You lack self-awareness. You see? If you're not compensating with your money, you're compensating with your looks. If you're not compensating with that, you're compensating with the people who you got to keep around you. If you're not compensating with that, you're going to compensate with the behaviors and tactics and bad behavior that you never got fucking told about. If not, you're looking for yes men. If not, you're people pleasing. Common sense. Common sense. No art to it. Basic science, statistically, analytically. Shit, textbook if need be. But if you're stupid, you're not going to see it. You mean to tell me you can't look at a person and know when they're hurting? Oh, my bad. That requires you to have empathy. That will require you to let go of what your mom or your dad or your granny or what the orphanage or what the system didn't do for you, right? Oh, my gosh. Blame the world. Shit. The world ain't shit, but shit, you can make the best of it. These are motherfuckers that can't make the best of it without sitting there trying to bring somebody else down to get some type of, I feel better now because I brought them down and I made them feel this way. You gonna make me feel no type of way. It might hit for a little bit, but shit. Self-healing, self-awareness. What the fuck did they say that triggered the fuck out of you? Sharita, you might want to face that before somebody trying to throw that shit in your face and feel like they got an upper hand on that shit. Rule 101, don't ever let nobody fucking control your motherfucking mental. And these are motherfuckers that you can control their mental by the simplest shit ever. And it's hilarious. Because don't ever poke at somebody else's fucking eye when I can see your fucking eye already fucking falling out. The skeletons we hold. I didn't want anyone to know that I got poked in my booty hole. I didn't want anyone to know that my mother used to eat my vagina. Welcome to the real world. That shit happens every day, B. It's just everybody's scared to speak about it. Somebody's sitting here in my shit right now. You was sitting there having to let your mama eat your motherfucking coochie just so y'all could get some fucking groceries. Just to get that bill fucking paid for. You got accustomed to it and it was okay. But then it got to a fucking point where drug these motherfuckers like, yeah, I fucked them and their mama. Motherfucker, you was fucking a trauma. And you think that shit is cool to brag on the motherfucking street? I don't know if I was a fucking dude. You couldn't even fucking kick it with me and I wouldn't want to break bread with no nigga like that. That sound like a trauma. That sound like a bitch that will flip. And depending on how fucking far the fucking trauma go and how deep that motherfucking wound go, shit, this is a motherfucker that will kill herself, you and me, in the worst motherfucking crew. You got to know what the fuck you dealing with. And y'all motherfuckers lack self-awareness. Don't start no motherfucking war when you already with war with your goddamn self and you need a crowd to go ahead and feel like, I'm okay. Because these are the people because they think you cool and you really ain't motherfucking cool. You still trying to figure out certain shit. Your ass fucking depressed in the motherfucker. I'm going to smile on the camera, but I'm depressed as shit as soon as that shit go off. When the lights go off. When the lights go off. When the party ends, this ain't motherfucking Gatsby. This ain't socialite shit. Most of the time, these motherfuckers be depressed in a motherfucker. But to be having the audacity to feel like somebody depressed, no, bitch, I grieve different. Gotta be mindful about how you sit here treating people and doing shit. But at the same fucking time, realize certain people be going through shit. Certain people be telling you, chill out, stop. But God forbid that they have a reaction or a response to the bullshit that you doing. They're being a bitch. They're being mean. No, motherfucker, you start that bitch ass shit and then they have to show you what a real motherfucking bitch is. A bitch is a female dog. You gonna get your ass motherfucking mauled depending on what type of dog you dealing with, right? You was the dog and you was trying to be the big dog and then the big dog get that ass mauled. Now we don't know how to handle that because look at how she talking. No, look how the fuck you thought you was tough behind a motherfucking computer screen. You was tough when you sitting there stalking a person who's by themselves. You was big Billy badass whenever you paying people to do certain shit. But then when your shit start coming out, because tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. Y'all over here singing that Eminem. I know I'm sorry, mama. I didn't mean to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. Bitch, that shit been cleaned out, aired out, cleaned out, mopped out, whatever fuck you want to put in that bitch. These y'all motherfuckers scared of being alone. You scared of people judging you by what it is. If I don't wear my makeup today, will people not like me? People are gonna think I'm ugly, motherfucker. That's called insecurity. Inward insecurity. Meaning you lack fucking confidence. Insecurity is when you gotta go pick at somebody about what they wear, how they dress, how they talk, what they do, how they do that shit. Because you know why? You ain't brave enough to do that shit. This would be a nigga talking about, oh, I gotta make sure my fade lined up. Nigga, your hairline fucking receding, but this is, oh, I gotta make sure I keep this shit going. Do I look good in this? Do I look good in this? Nigga, do you look good in it? Do you feel like you look good in it? Quit fucking asking me. Ask your motherfucking self. But if you coming out looking raggedy, a real motherfucking friend, nigga, that's raggedy. That shit don't go together, but shit, do you feel good about it? Are you concerned about what the world gonna say about what the fuck you gonna say? Because what you saying is law. What anybody else got to fucking say, it really don't fucking matter. Because that means you're allowing the world to tell you who the fuck you are based on what it is that you wear, the price of the clothes, or the material shit. That's materialistic, bitch. Hood rich. There's no wealth in that. How the fuck you getting paid and got fucking money and you still broke in fucking spirit, mentality, emotional, and even shit. All the fucking shit. You can be dripped out in motherfucking Gucci and still fucking be insecure, low confident, low self-esteem having ass motherfuckers. Money don't fucking make you. It's your character. Don't even have no real fucking personality. You only sitting there standing cool because, oh, I fuck on this celebrity. Well, shit, people getting to know, actually know this fucking celebrity. They realize that motherfucker ain't got no personality, ain't no depth to them. It's like, oh, they just cute on the fucking TV screen. Ain't no knowledge to them. Oh, everybody just fuck with that person because they got money. AKA a trick. So you don't mind being tricked off on. Keyword TRICK. Trick. Trick or treat. Tricks are for kids. I could do something magical. Keep that fucking magic. I ain't the motherfucking bunny rabbit and don't pull me out the motherfucking hat. It's a black hole and it can run deep. Or is there a box cut open with a hole in it? That shit right there. I ain't got no dick, but that shit blows me. That's why I won't do fucking friends. I'm okay with being lonely. I'm okay without a motherfucking relationship. I'm cool with that shit. And it'll be a weird bitch talking about, that's weird. Bitch, you weird about sitting there just trying to make yourself and lower your standards because that nigga told you he didn't like how your hair looked. Oh, that dress was too short. Why you ain't got no panties under there? Motherfucker, my coochie need to breathe. I ain't finna to put no motherfucking panties on to make your ass feel fucking comfortable, yo insecure ass nigga. If you getting that motherfucking pussy, be concerned and be fucking strong and man enough to honor the fact like shit, she dressing because she happy, she comfortable. Long as you ain't out here, but these will be bitches that's gonna be, you right, some of y'all niggas gotta do that to some of these bitches because they them panties be on. And she roaming them streets, yeah. Before you got her, how look, you lose them how you get them, right? If she was already throwing pussy to Tom, Dick, and Harry before you got her, shit. You right? Her walking out that door without them panties, shit. Somebody about to get it. Ain't no panties on in the first place. I ain't got no panties on. I ain't got no panties on. Shit, I know a nigga when his ass walking out the house with no drawers or no boxes on, or them pants is sagging, nigga, who you giving that ass up to? Sure the fuck ain't me. That's no different than a woman realizing a man shit. You know you used to getting it on a fucking daily basis and that time going longer and longer. He ain't giving it up to you shit. He giving it up to somebody. That ain't no motherfucking secret. I don't wear no Victoria's Secrets, but shit. Fancy to turn your ass into a savage. Be mindful. Be mindful. A lawyer who about to get themselves caught up in this shit with this doctor and this mental health tech, I got a feeling somebody grandma setting their ass the fuck up for the good old okie doke. Shit, I've been there, done that. That's why you can't have no fucking fear about certain shit in here. What's guaranteed? Death and motherfucking taxes. That shit is a guarantee. Tomorrow ain't motherfucking promise. That's a guarantee. The 3 motherfucking fates. Taxes, death, and no guarantee to fucking wake up and breathe tomorrow. That's a guarantee. Every time you close your eyes, you running on hope, faith that you fucking open your eyes and breathe the next day. That's why you got to be grateful and appreciative for that shit. And y'all motherfuckers is ungrateful than a bitch. Because your life is codependent on, would my boss like the work that I do today? Was somebody going to love that? I don't give a fuck if you love this shit or not. I don't give a fuck if you heart my shit, follow my shit, do any. I don't care. But when you fuck with it, you fuck with it. You fuck with me, I fuck with you. Simple. It's simple. Just don't lie. Don't cross me. That's not difficult to do. But people put in effort to do that shit too. So that's why there's no surprise in what people would do or what people wouldn't. I wouldn't have ever thought that shit. I ain't surprised. Motherfuckers be like, you ain't surprised? Like, dog. A motherfucker beating the shit out of a fucking pregnant woman. Oh, that shit happened more often than y'all know. The stories that people could tell. People getting poisoned, kids getting poisoned. Happens more often than you fucking know. You think it's gonna bother me? You think that shit bothers me? Hell no. That shit happens more often than you know. It's just not talked about. That's why you got to be mindful where you hearing shit from certain people. You got to be real mindful and real fucking careful, because sometimes you hearing that shit from a jealous, envious ass motherfucker, scared because they will not ever be in that type of position. Why? Insecurity. The beauty of a situation, and honestly how you supposed to run a relationship, show me what you rather do so I can do what I have to do. I'm going to ask questions that I know is a benefit for me. Hopefully it is for you. But either we're going to see eye to eye or we're going to have different point of view. Shit, nationality don't ever mean shit to me. Height, size, weight, none of that shit really fucking matter. How the fuck you treat a person, how you treat other fucking people, that shit matters. Are you open-minded to heal internally, externally? Shit, most of the time these are people that could not take constructive criticism. To them, they feel attacked. These are people that wouldn't know nothing about assertiveness. To them, you're aggressive. To them, you're passive. These are passive-aggressive ass motherfuckers. They don't get their way. They gonna sit there and try to make it seem like you're a bitch, you're this, you're that. Call it what the fuck you want, but constructive criticism will say, seek therapy. Do something a little bit better. Hey, if it doesn't work, if a man telling me period point blank, if we're courting or dating, and he tell me straight up out of his mouth, I don't like you. All right, cool, bet. That's the end of the discussion. Anything else spoken about after that is not important. No response is a response. Especially when you're going into depths about certain things and they're not responding. That's your response. I don't fuck with you. I don't respect you. I don't care. It's not important to me. You keep it fucking moving. I did. I ain't taking shit personal. What the fuck are we talking about? Sorry ain't gonna cut it. Any type of apololying. Who give a fuck about that? They said what they said. They did what they did. It is what the fuck it is. Don't deny the facts. Because once you see, you can't unsee. You looking to unsee the shit. Apparently you want to be boo-boo the fool. Masisi. Right? I'm legally blind. I don't see this shit. You don't. Okay. Insecurity. Incompetency. Choose how you choose to do with it. I got that feeling. Somebody gonna be telling you. Day trader, update their wardrobe and shit like that. Don't nobody go harder than motherfuckers that got to go ahead and benefit off of somebody else's shit when they know they got to give it back. They eating good, they buying shit, but they quick to talk about the motherfucker who they took the shit from. I learned that shit a long time ago. How you like your friend circle? What Lizzo say? Shit, I like my circle as tight as I like my coochie. Mine shit, that shit is extra tight. Make it right and go ahead and get it right, get it tight. Ain't nobody in that shit. Ain't nobody in that shit. It's just me. Me, myself, and I. That's all I got. And that's all I ever fucking had. Not no friend. I don't know what that is, because any friend that I had, they betrayed me in the end. So it was never a fucking friend. A husband, a boyfriend, sperm donors, because them motherfuckers weren't even treating my kids right. But imagine having to choose, hey, it's more of them, it's only you, Rita. Only thing you can do, be black, stay alive, and keep your ass out of motherfucking prison. The fight of your life. They took your kids. That's all I had was my motherfucking kids. Fuck the money you can get to. All I have is my kids. I don't give a fuck about what nobody did. Oh, you cheated? Okay, are you happy? But you not know that me doing that shit, it pissed people off. That shit kind of threw me for a loop for a little bit, for a few months. How is it that me telling people, I hope you're happy? How many times because most of them, every man that I ever fucking dated, they were gay men. Or they were fighting their sexuality. It was no judgment. I didn't really care about that, but hey, how you treat me. That was my most concern. How you treated me. Could I count on you to have my back? I ain't seen one fucking man that I could ever fucking count on to have my back. For real, that wasn't really looking to get something out of it. Till that day, shit, humanity, it is what it is. But what these people choose to do is not going to change who the fuck I am. It's never going to change that shit. Because I can see on y'all spirit, I can see on your soul. But even if I see that child, you be beautiful, baby. Because maybe that baby ain't hearing that they're beautiful. It's even women that come around me, don't give a fuck. Hey, beautiful. Hey, handsome. And I be meaning that shit genuinely straight for the motherfucking heart. Because I know the look when I see it. I know low self-esteem when I see it. I know abuse when I see it. I know misconduct when I see it. So at least the hard shit that you can do is love thy fucking neighbors. God said love. I ain't gotta like you motherfuckers. And I don't like a lot of motherfucking people. I hate you motherfuckers, honestly. But you can't hate something you ain't ever loved. You can't have one without the other. So I take on the challenge that most people in this world could not ever do. And I show love. It ain't no motherfucking weakness. Ever. Because once certain motherfuckers go silent, sometimes you be more concerned if they observing your ass. Because where you think somebody is weak, shit, they see your motherfucking weakness from the jump. Where you feel you had power, you had none. The real power is the motherfucker sitting there watching you. It's like, shit, are you like a nun? I just cuss. It used to be I cuss, smoke weed, and chill with me and my motherfucking gun. That's about it. I ain't going out my motherfucking way just to, oh, let me go look on this bitch page. I'll be damned. I be motherfucking damned if I go out my motherfucking way to do this shit. I'll be damned. Ain't nobody that motherfucking interested in the world unless it's just something that you can learn from. And the only thing I'm learning is how low will they go? Literally, that's what I've been learning this whole time. How low they willing to motherfucking go. Even with fucking money, how low are they willing to go? Gotta be comfortable in the dark before you see the light. That's why they call the song, This Little Light of Mine, I'ma let it shine. That's why when motherfuckers see me, they fuck with it. Like, damn, I ain't never had that before. I know it's like moss. to the flame. Moths attract to motherfucking light sometime, ain't it? So I ain't gonna trip. I'm just grateful, and sometimes I surprise my motherfucking self. It's like, Rita, this is some shit where you should be a cold motherfucker. Some people say that I am. I don't give a fuck. It just is what it is. How you treat me is gonna dictate how you're gonna be treated. You get what you give. If you're a shitty ass person and be like, they're being shitty to me, check yourself. I can't give you what you ain't already given. And if it's shitty behavior, you're gonna get that back. You got leeching ass motherfuckers, you got cancerous ass motherfuckers, dirty ass motherfuckers, snake ass motherfuckers. Animalistic behavior, right? Environmental behavior, right? These are people that you cannot have in depth. It's not that you can't, but you're not able to really conduct an in-depth type of conversation with these people because they're surface level. They're surface level. You can suck on somebody's dick, but you can't touch their phone. You can lick on their shit, but you can't ask them about their health portal. The backwards ass shit, right? You can do all this shit, but I can't ask you what type of kinks or fetishes you have. That's sad. So what's the point of you really fucking being together? Stupid. Somebody's money getting looked into. Day traders. Everyone you are or been suspicious of is beyond accurate. In my situation, I already know. But it's like, I don't care. You keep your distance, I keep mine. I ain't tripping. You ain't got no trip. March 23rd. A 304 light-skinned female that has children. No formal education. So someone didn't finish school or some shit like that. They're a scammer and they're an informant. So somebody, like I said, that feeling that's coming up, and they could have been somebody that liked to shop and stuff like that. This is like somebody that throw money to a female to shut that bitch up. She's snitching on y'all. The lawyer, the mental health people, the people who was day trading, they could have also been working with somebody to set somebody up with some kids and shit, botching paperwork, DNA tests and shit. Envious ass bitches. Somebody could currently be pregnant, popping pills, hitting heroin or something like that. Somebody gonna be putting on a band-aid and talking about they went to the damn doctor's appointment, but somebody got a printout of when their actual doctor's appointments is, and somebody got a recent fucking band-aid on they on that shit. But yet be sitting here talking about, oh, we do this. Talking about somebody's bad or they evil or they this or whatever, and quick to sit there and run somebody's name in the fucking ground. Be fucking careful about that shit. It's somebody that's a fucking terror reader, bitch. You a hoe. You was a hoe before you got this shit. You was doing back page, tricking and shit, meeting up motherfuckers on military bases and shit. Be mindful. Fucking on a minister or a pastor, watching and stalking, helping somebody grandma to set up a family betrayal. Now all of a sudden you want to go run to the police? Don't do that shit. Somebody gonna be telling that motherfucking shit. Cause y'all we don't want her to get pregnant. Like motherfuckers, these motherfuckers, black motherfuckers talking about I don't want her to get pregnant. Cause everybody that really knew me, shit, I love meeting any and everything about Italian, Spanish men. Like I love foreign. I love me anything fucking foreign, long as it wasn't fucking black, because I got so fucking turned off and disgusted by fucking black people and their fucking behavior. Where's the protection? And you want me to go pro fucking black? I'm pro my ancestors though. But this is pure disappointment. I had to let go of that shit where people be like, you're dating a white guy? Shit, the white guy doing this shit right. The Spanish motherfucker doing something right until they get switched up. That's why you gotta learn not to give a fuck about how somebody gonna feel about you, what you dating, what you wear, what you eat, where you go, and shit like that. Because other than that, that's control tactics. They can control how you think of another person. That's a control tactic. You are not a free thinker. And talking about you grown, if somebody could convince you to hate somebody else without you fact checking your shit, you're a bitch. You're a no thinker. You're a small brainer. You're a small brainer. You want to know why? Because somebody can just tell you something that they don't like about another person, and you're going to go along with it, and you're going to act on that shit, and that means you don't think for your fucking self, because obviously you was already looking into something to go against that person, because what? You don't know their energy is unfamiliar to you, versus like, hey, what is it that is not, that's causing me to be, either I'm going to be intrigued or I'm going to be repulsed. But either way it goes, I need to figure out what's causing me to be triggered by this person. And if you're not able to figure out why you're triggered, if you're not triggered, it's like something is either drawing you to the person and you're not sure. Okay, guess what? Sometimes it's gonna be a motherfucker talking in your ear, and they can see that you're riding the fence on it. And they can see to be like, oh yeah, she do such and such and such and such. And you went along with it versus, hey, I was already looking at the person. I just didn't have it in me. And honor the fact that you was a fucking coward versus saying like, let me go have my own conversation so I can make my own decision based off it, my own, not the decision of another. Because most of the time the other person, they either envious, jealous, upset they can't do what they doing, or it's something that it's a jealous or envious trait. They need you to go along with it, and depending on what they telling you about, how they telling you to go about it, and what it is that they're trying to get you to do, apparently you're just easy to fucking control. Apparently, you're very easy to fucking control. Small brainer activity. That's why it's called small brainer. Stole money at a hair salon or a barber shop. Minister and pastor, everybody that was involved, like anybody that was involved in this situation, already know how the fuck it's gonna go. And these will be fucking people right now that they are now being like, damn, I didn't know she went that deep. I didn't. Okay, what you didn't know, I suppose. But at the same time, you went along with the shit and you try to keep it real close. And now all of a sudden it's like, damn, I'm seeing it differently. Well, glad that you're seeing it differently, but it ain't shit for you to talk to me about. But if God allowed you to face me face to face, I can't honor shit that nobody coming to me to my face about. I can't honor that. And I won't ever. It's not that I can't, I won't. I honor those men or women that if you could be a stand-up woman or a man and be like, hey, Sharita, I did some fucked up shit. That's respectable. That's commendable. That's the first step in your fucking life, honoring the fact that I stood up as a man or a woman to honor the fact of where you fucked up at and you making it right. But also you're at the mercy of the person who you did wrong without fucking fact checking it directly. Honor the fact I can give you your respect. I ain't gotta like you, but I can give you your respect. Meaning I got to stay off the subject of you, the topic of you. Now, granted, it don't take away that I could be talking in general. You might get triggered, but also at the same time, if you learning something, it actually might heal you. Excuse me. Because there's a lot of fucking people right now listening and they getting triggered in the motherfucker feeling like I'm talking to you. If the shoe fits, wear it. A hit dog ain't going to always holler. However, if the shoe fits, wear it. What are you going to do to make it better? In the world, let's make it a better place for you and for me. Michael Jackson said it first. I don't have to rehearse nothing. If I said it, I said it. If I did it, I did it. I got to honor that. But as a man or a woman, I have to bring that to you. Especially if I feel like I wronged you. It's appropriate and I want to keep myself, keyword, self-respect. I got to bring that to you as a grown-ass woman. If I did wrong by you as a grown-ass woman, I must apologize to you, man, woman, or a child. It's my duty. And to keep my self-respect. It's not about the integrity, it's self-respect. You see? Some of y'all motherfuckers don't got that. I'm more than enough. I've always been enough. And I don't need the next person to tell me that. But I can respect the person even in the wrongdoing of things. God is going to put people in their position. Are you willing to go ahead and do that? I ain't nobody motherfucking opposition. But if you want to make that a problem, that's on you. That's on you. That ain't got shit to do with me. At all. whoever you thought of goes out their way to set you up constantly, especially when they mad. Something about the name Constantina or some shit like that. Somebody could be from Argentina, something like that. Whatever it is. It's like, don't go out your motherfucking way to try to make somebody feel some type of way, because I won't. Somebody could be a Libra, somebody that could be in a contract marriage, or whoever this person is that's a pastor, or somebody who stole some money from a hair salon, barbershop, a pastor of church, somebody's family that's setting some shit up, some police ass motherfuckers, somebody that stole some money or something, or a lawyer. You going out your way to go try to piss somebody off? You stupid. Trying to set somebody up because you mad. Work on your goddamn emotions. Go drink you a mimosa. It's like somebody trying to tell you, I'm going to take that, go get this mimosas or some shit like that. Like, you stupid. Come on now. You ain't going to ever make somebody feel some type of way when you grown. Nobody give a fuck about that shit. But when you honor what it is that you doing, you cool. Some female judges biased, slept with somebody's husband, or a friend low-key is a bigot. A Haitian female nurse that was given extra doses working with this police officer. A bald Hispanic man with a beard. Somebody dealing with indigestion, stomach issues. Somebody could be dealing with constipation and shit like that. It's a bunch of females, and then some weird ass females doing some shit. It's like a fucking Haitian ass motherfucker sitting here thinking that they voodoo and shit like that. Shit, I come back from the dead. Shit, you die every day in your sleep. This could also be somebody in Missouri. If this is in Missouri, there's a nurse and a female nurse. That could be Haitian. And a female judge biased sleeping with their husband friend. That's a bigot. And a male doctor from Missouri. I don't know why you doing that stupid shit. Tracking the IP address. A male with ties to concrete, fences, windows, railroad tracks. A surgeon. Unless that's just probably where the next state y'all at or some shit like that. It ain't that they don't want me to get this shit out, because it's going to come out regardless. Anything else at this time? We no longer accept the bare minimum. Whoever these military affiliates and veteran families bury themselves in work, trying to overwork themselves. A white female with political ties to the state and police, trying to do something. If they fit to hit a dead end situation, this shit ain't going nowhere. Because for somebody, the more they press on it, the more that they're giving the feds evidence on what it is that they're doing. So somebody could also think a trauma bond. Shit, I'm glad that I broke trauma bonds, and I know the difference between when people are trying to trauma bond with you. Because I remember when I started talking to that dude, I said, I do not want to trauma bond with you, and I don't want this situation to be that. But something is coming to an end, because I feel like somebody going to keep doing this. It's a high profile case. Very, 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 very high. So I feel like somebody is clocking every time somebody goes near someone's place. They're clocking every time people are taking these turnpikes, switching out these tags, car lots, airlines. What else? Computer systems, real estate companies, properties of certain people, especially Medicaid recipients and hospitals. They also watching some politicians and particular music companies. Something about RCA, Jive, Sony, and Universal. They're watching those people. Right now, it's about to be a major eye on the soccer industry, football, and basketball. And then anyone that runs parts of the sports with the Olympics. Also, some adult sites. Somebody just leaked something too. Whenever it comes to adult sites and political science people. Is being tied to that. Also a day trading situation.